What's up, everybody? Braden Wallach here in the Quito, Ecuador office. It is super rainy outside, but we're still going through with this. So a lot of you guys who are following me on Instagram, who are in my free Instagram mastery group, a lot of you guys use Instagram automation software. Now, I have nothing wrong with Instagram automation software, but I want to make sure you guys are maximizing it because I see a lot of you guys who are using it and getting, your 50 or whatever, 60 followers a day, and it's not really that great. So we need to go over how you guys can make it better. So I'm going to use Instagress. I haven't used Instagress in a long time, but I'm going to use Instagress to go over with you guys this stuff so you guys can be following along. You can be checking out your account, and we're going to go over all of it. And yeah, so I'm not super familiar with Instagress. I know the basics because I use different software and actual better software, but for social software. Anyways, so we're gonna go over this. You guys can take some notes, take some stuff. Stay tuned. It's gonna be, we'll take 10 minutes. It won't take that long. We'll go over it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys learn a lot, and I hope you guys start growing a lot more. Okay, because your account should be growing minimum 125, 150 followers every single day. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna switch over here to Instagress. That's Facebook. Okay, here's Instagress. So you guys can see I just started this new account called Dogs of Quito. I love the dogs here in Quito. They're all really gorgeous. So I just signed this up with Instagress so I can show you guys what's going on. First things first with your guys' automation software, I see a lot of you guys who are really obsessed with working with getting this thing to go all day. Okay, so the worst part about softwares like this is that Instagram kind of knows what's up. So we want to make this look as human-like as possible. So first thing we need to do is we need to clear out some times, random times, different days. That way it's not running 24/7. Instagram knows that you sleep. Instagram knows that you can't like and comment and follow 24 hours a day. So just go through here, get rid of some random times. You can still maximize your results. You honestly only need this running 8, 9 hours a day, which is super awesome because on Instagress you pay for the hours that you use. So if you use it eight hours a day, well, you're going to save yourself and you're going to get yourself 3 times the amount of results, or 3 times the length of your using instead of using 24 hours a day, and gets you a lot less. So Ecuador, Guayaquil time, that's where I am. I live in Ecuador. So activity pause is the white, activity started is the red. So I was real quick, go over that, go through that, make it random, click all around like you're a little kid drawing on a piece of paper, go click randomly. Okay, so when I see targeting, there's a few ways to go about targeting. So guys, there's 3 things that we're gonna use our automation software for, as well as you guys can also use it for automated DM. Now, Instagress doesn't have an automated DM feature, but we're gonna go over that at the end as well. So right here, we can select our targeting. Okay, if I'm a local business, as you've got to have locations. Locations are going to be so important for you because you can start targeting people who are tagging themselves nearby your business. So say you got a brick and mortar shop where you're selling T-shirts out of a building. Okay, let's go target people who are actually likely to stop inside that building. Okay. I see a lot of people don't exactly know where to get their followers from. Sometimes they use hashtags, sometimes they use this, sometimes they use that. Honestly, the best way to get the followers, to go after the followers, to follow the people, is to go after usernames. Now, when people start to go after usernames, I want you guys to not just find these huge accounts, okay? So Dogs of Quito, right? So if I'm on Instagram and I know there's a huge account, okay? It's called Dogs, Los Angeles Dogs, okay? Say it has 2 million followers. Great, let's add that, okay? We're gonna add it, you're gonna click search, you're gonna click add. Okay, great, Los Angeles Dogs. Pretend that it has 2 million, okay? I want you guys to find a variety of different size accounts. Here's why, because you don't just want people who are following some big giant account, okay? If you're following the followers of Kim Kardashian, odds are the followers of her don't actually care about the stuff that she's posting. If your account is similar to Kim Kardashian's, most likely most likely people who are following her, not all of them care about actually what she does. They just like to follow her because they actually hate what she does. So let's find not only 2 million, sorry, I can't actually point on here, can I? Not only 2 million follower accounts, but let's also find some small ones like this. Let's find a whole range between, 5,000 to 10,000, all the way up to, your 1 million to 2 million. Everything in between. You want to always have your automation software the ability to have more stuff, but you also want to have the small ones because those people who are following those accounts, really like that thing. Otherwise, they wouldn't have found that small account. Okay, you can't find a 1.7K account unless you're searching for Los Angeles or dogs or something like that. So you need to have a wide range from your super targeted all the way to making sure that your bot never runs out of stuff, your 1 million, 2 million followers type of thing. So that's where you're gonna go get your followers. Now, also when your followers on your Instagram, on your follow liker, on whatever, you need to make sure you're not doing too many, okay? Instagram gives you rules at the first 3 months of your account. You can only follow or unfollow 30 people an hour, okay? This grows later to up to 60, so you wanna make sure you do not break that rule. Okay, you want to do as many as you can every day without breaking Instagram's rules. So we're going to go through, we're going to set this up to be follow cycle. We're going to set this up to be, okay, where am I going to get the followers from? Usernames. Okay, I'm going to come down here. You guys have all kinds of filters. Okay, we're going to come back to these filters in a little bit. I'm going to go over liking. I'm going to go over commenting. Liking, we're going to do, where'd it go? Settings, sorry. Liking is going to be all about the hashtags. Hashtags, also on different platforms besides this one, you can actually like somebody's post, a couple of their posts after you follow them. Okay, likes is the same speed at the beginning as follows and unfollows. Okay, so you can do 30 likes an hour. Okay, follows an hour, we're going to set that at 30. Okay, unfollows we'll come back to because you need to have that set up to make sure that these two together, follows and unfollows, are not greater than 30, but at the beginning, we're just going to go after followers, okay? Comments an hour, 6 or 10. Okay, so likes an hour. The likes that we're going to go after, we're going to start liking hashtags related to what it is that we're doing. We're going to use the same idea as our usernames that we're going to follow, okay? So for tags, we're going to find huge dogs hashtags, dogs, 42.5 million. And we're also going to go all the way down to something way smaller. So if I've got a corgi, I'm going to find something with a corgi thing, and it's going to have what, 20,000 posts in it instead. And you want everything in between, guys. It's for the same reason. You want to make sure you always have new content to be liking, but you also want to make sure you're going after the target people. Okay, the point of Instagram automation, right, is to go after people who are posting or liking or being interested in accounts like yours. So you need to make sure you have a wide variety because people come from all over. People follow accounts of different sizes. People follow, like stuff of different size hashtags and stuff like that. So you guys need to make sure that you have your whole variety. Okay? Same with our comments. Okay? Our comments are going to come from, we're not going to comment on the same users. That way we're not going through and typing good on everything. Okay? Now, please set these up to have a whole big, wide variety. Okay? Instagram does not like it when you post the same comments over and over. So if you're going to use one-word comments, okay, but let's make it so it's a whole variety. Okay, on Instagram, so you guys have to make these broad. You have to make it awesome. You have to make it, actually, yeah, so awesome, great, fantastic. Okay, and then switch it up a little bit. Okay, if you're running out of words, you can't come up with any more words like awesome. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. You can't come up with any more words like awesome, fantastic, great. Well, let's do awesome again. Let's use an exclamation point this time. Let's add an emoji. Okay, I can add an emoji. Oh, yeah, I can. So awesome, kissy face, okay? Make sure we've got like 15 to 20 of these guys because you do at least 15 to 20. You do not want Instagram to get you in trouble for posting the same comment over and over, okay? Because otherwise you'll get banned from commenting. That's really what you guys don't want. You don't want your automation software to not be able to do what it is that it's automating, okay? Comments an hour. At the beginning, go from 5 to 10, okay? I don't know what delay range is because I've never experienced that. Okay, now, a lot of you guys are going to go after people, basically you need to go after new accounts, okay? Because if you go after accounts who have 50 million followers, they're most likely not going to follow you back because they're getting all kinds of followers all the time. So let's target small people, small profiles. So minimum followers filter, we'll put it at least 50 to make sure we're not getting a bunch of like annoying accounts, like a bunch of spam accounts. Okay, maximum followers filter. I set mine at 1,000. I don't want anybody who has more than 1,000 followers getting followed by me. Okay, because I want to know the people who have new accounts, but they're still interested in this stuff, or they're not huge into growing their Instagrams, okay? Because most likely, if somebody's trying to grow their Instagram, they're not on Instagram in order to purchase whatever it is that you guys are selling, whatever it is that you want your followers for. If they've got a lot of followers, most likely they're selling something of their own, so they're only going to follow you to try and get your business instead. So why don't we go after the smaller accounts instead, because they're less likely to be a business on Instagram and they're more likely to be somebody who actually uses Instagram for what it can be used for, okay, which is where you guys maximize it, okay? If you guys are If you guys don't want to do any videos, okay, you can just, I'm only going to like photos. Okay, I'm only going to like stuff within the last week. Okay, you don't want your account going through and liking a picture that's 14 weeks old of that hot girl that you like. Okay, we don't need to be watching that. We don't need to be liking those pictures, because then you come off as creepy. Then you're not going to get their attention, so on and so forth. So minimum followings filter, maximum followings filter. Okay, if you want to avoid people who are just following a crap ton of people because they're really annoying, or they have some bot but they don't know how to work it, okay, set your max followings as well, so you're not getting the annoying people. So you guys are going to set these to make sure that they're going after exactly who it is that you guys want. Okay, you guys can play with the numbers a little bit. These are just the numbers that I'm putting out there. You guys can play with these numbers. So we're following followers of similar accounts, right? We're liking posts and commenting on posts in those tags. We're using these locations as well, okay? We've got blacklists. Guys, use your blacklist. Seriously. I do not want anything that says Osama, sex. I'm not going to put any other words on that. I just don't want to have all this stuff, because that's how we start to get in trouble. I know a long time ago I had an account and I commented great on something that was all about Osama bin Laden and how awful the person he was. It used a hashtag that was in my hashtag somehow. I don't know how it was, but it was talking about how awful and how many people Osama bin Laden killed, and I commented and I put great. Okay, that's what we want to avoid. So I actually have a full list of keywords, of blacklist keywords that I use to make sure that I don't get that. Also, guys, in my free Instagram mastery group, there's a list of hashtags that are basically hashtags that will get you shadow banned. So let's add those to our keywords blacklist as well. Now this auto stop, it's up to you whether you use this or not. I don't like to use it because I know that I set my calendar up way at the beginning of making sure that I'm not going to get too much activity before Instagram gets mad at me. So I don't really need to set this up. Okay, if you guys have it running 24 hours a day and you want it to auto stop, that's another way to go about it. Okay, auto stop after I like 120 posts, and then it'll stop, and then it'll come back. Okay, stop with no activity. Okay, if there's anybody that need to blacklist, you can use that. Okay, so this is a lot. Instagress is very basic in that you cannot follow people who interact with posts. You cannot follow people who like your posts. You can't like people who do this. You can't like people who do that. So guys, I built a company, let me switch back here, that we handle all this for you, okay? We have a much better, how do I switch this? There we go. We have a much better bot that we have set up that's going to give us a lot more ways to use and to go after these followers, okay? Instagress is basic. Don't want to hit on any other brands. Jatch is basic, okay? These people use these basic terms like this, and they're only going to give you so many results, okay? We can target anything and everything. So guys, hypersocial.com, hypersoc1al.com. I have a team of Instagram experts who's going to handle all this for you. You guys don't even have to worry about it. You're going to give us a little bit of details about your account, and then we're going to handle all this for you. We're going to go after the more targeted stuff. We're going to make sure that you're going after people who only have 1,000 followers. So we're going to make sure we're going after this. We're going to be tweaking and constantly tweaking and researching and updating your account all the time to make sure your account is doing the best thing possible. Okay, we use a hypersocial bot. We use our own thing, and we have a team who knows exactly what they're doing. You guys don't even have to worry about it. Your account's going to be put 100% on autopilot, so you guys don't have to be sitting here and playing with Instagram or playing with Jatch or playing with whatever. Okay, we handle it for you. I love it. Okay, sometimes even I'll go in because I really enjoy it, and I'm going to go handle your guys' account too. I'm going to go check up on it. I'm going to make sure it's doing well. We've got a lot of people who are in here who make sure that your account's doing awesome, and your account's going to be going all on its own. Okay, you don't have to worry about the settings. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about who you're targeting because we're going to handle all that for you. Okay, you can pay your $15, $20 a month to Instagram or whatever it is. I actually don't know the amount. We charge $40 a month to handle 100% of everything for you. So now none of your time is spent focusing on getting followers. Your time is spent on creating those genuine connections with people who comment back, or your time is spent making better content, or your time is spent so much better because you guys are paying us whatever that comes out to, $40 a month for 24 hours a day, for 30 days a month, 31 days a month. So that being said, you want to stick with Instagram, you want to do it yourself, fine. Target your stuff. Let's get rid of those huge accounts. Let's get rid of those blacklisted words to make sure we're not getting anything going on with our account. Let's make sure our variety of our comments is general enough where it can be on any kind of post, but we use a variety to make sure that we are not commenting the same thing over and over. We do not want Instagram to get us in trouble, okay? Another thing about Hypersocial, we also automatically set up an auto DM. You can do it based on if people interact with your posts. Say, hey, thanks for the like. How are you? Automation softwares are good as the first step. I have no problem with them as the first step. However, going from there, all automation is done is to set up you to get those leads, and it's up to you to take those new followers and turn them into customers and turn them into hardcore followers and turn them into people who actually care about you. Okay, that's up to you guys. Instagram software, automation software is great. There's great ways to do it. I honestly recommend Hypersocial. I built it for a reason. It's great. We know what we're doing. We do a great job. With that being said, you guys now know how to maximize exactly what it is that you're doing. I hope this is good enough information. I'm not that familiar with Instagram, but I hope this is good information for you. So if you are an Instagram lover, you can now target a little bit better. You're going to start getting your more followers every single day. You're going to make sure that your likes are going to people who will see the notification. That's the biggest thing, guys, is make sure people will see the notification. If you're going to people who have 10 million followers, they're not going to see the notification that you like their post. Plain and simple. Oh, Brandon Wallach liked my post. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I got 50,000 followers and I still don't see who likes my post and who follows me. Okay? So, that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you guys like this video. Comment, question, whatever. Bye, guys. Let me hop back over to YouTube, make sure that live video is working. Oh yeah, live now. Oh, look at that. Hey guys, this is super fancy. Are there any chats going on? Let's see, is anybody even tuned in? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, so with that being said, I'm getting off of here. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comment section on this YouTube channel. I will answer them. Let me hop back over to YouTube, make sure that's going to be an echo hardcore. Okay. Bye, guys.